Greetings, it's Chucky K, and hurrah! I got the R button working right away for once. Too bad everything else that could go wrong went wrong. Sorry, so sorry for the long delay between parts. There's a wide variety of factors, some due to my own competence, some beyond my control. But that's a whole long story, so I'm just gonna save it for the end of the video if you really care why. The point is, it's back, and I got at least 3 videos recorded by the time this goes up. No ifs, ands, or buts. Last time we finished up the world of Europe, and now we're in North America. For reasons I won't fully disclose, this will be very good practice, and seeing if I can be energetic without being loud. Have a little control over the voice and all that. Because I am gonna try and take advantage of the fact that we're in North America. Every chance, opportunity, whatever word of the English language we want to use today, as possible. Oh, it's gonna be a fun one, isn't it? We're in for a fun time. My battery's actually getting kind of low. I might as well not delay the inevitable demise of the robotic Chibi Robo. Everything lives and then everything dies. Isn't it the way it works? Okay, I remember vividly and yet remember nothing at all about this level. So that will be good for those of you who come into the first Thru with a very important and prominent expectation. Unfortunately, I might not be able to meet the expectations that I place on myself due to incompetence to the highest caliber. Okay, I know I can get this block. Just need to do Oh, come on, really? We can't break it on a zip lash? What kind of bully? Oh, this is insanity. And I swear I broke it that time. Oh, screw it. Something in my gut tells me there wasn't anything important in there anyways. I think because we're getting all these batteries left and right because I am being the most wasteful of wasters with my time today. Battery life just goes on and on and on. Or should I say the battery life is running out and yet I have this really weird urge to just not do the progress in this game that I am supposed to do. I swear I was born in this country, despite the fact that I may not be able to convince you of it sometimes. Alright. Now, if this is not enough to bust these panels, I don't know what will. Alright, yep. Definitely got the full force this time. I'm not sure why it was a bit lacking before. Why is this still a challenge? Really? Oh, I thought my days with technical difficulties were over, but that turns out to be very far from the case. Well, that was real simple and easy, unless I was already forgetting about the 10 other enemies that I demolished. Onwards and onwards into the door. I thought I had some more clever wordplay going on there. But I'll just admit defeat. Anybody the first? I see what you're doing. But I think going over here and getting the possible collectibles I might be missing will be slightly more urgent. There we go. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this part of the level. It's like I could pretend that I never played this before because technical difficulties. Yay! You know, was there even crush damage to that area? For some reason I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh well. Might as well clean up the litter. Get paid for it. Always the best part about deposits. Sure, the state makes you pay more money for your trash, but that's not really money you have to pay if you actually bother to recycle it. And that is my political statement of the day. Enjoy. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can gauge. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. There's definitely a door over there. But I passed by it because usually doors are one way. Choices. Do I go this way or do I go yonder? Do I backtrack to a world? Oh, that's just a vending machine. No mind that, guys. I'm already well stocked for my travels. That might be coming early for later. Except not because after the last backtrack video, I have no intention of doing anything more. I got no more need to do filler now that I am doing the main content in store. I thought I really screwed up there. And I'm super surprised that doesn't count as crush damage. It just seems to be a trickiest thing this game would do in particular. Oh well. Onwards with our escalator adventures! With danger and lasers. Sorry for not talking, I'm in a bit of awe of what to even discuss. Plus, I keep wanting to talk about the reasons for technical difficulties in past and future videos, and the time try to clear up any time paradoxes that I'm going to have from it. But I really should save that at the end, because not all of you give a dang, as long as I do my best to actually make it all flow together, the best of my ability, you can say. I'm not sure if I ever took the moment to acknowledge the... Oh yeah, I acknowledged that one comment I got on Chibi Robo's Lash video about how I would really need to stack up my coins for future areas. I think that vampire boss fight was the result of that though. And if that's the case, I actually went back and did that boss again since the last episode. If he used a Zip Lash rather than the Whip Lash, he's actually not that hard. I made him out a lot harder than he actually was. And I don't know why I keep trying to go back up here when it looks like there's nothing, but that's gotta be a sign that there's something, right? Right! Anyways, maybe there's something in the future that's gonna be even harder. I wouldn't be shocked. It does seem like this game's actually getting moderately difficult. And by moderately difficult, I mean a fair challenge rather than being super easy all the time. And my standards for challenge have diminished quite a bit since I first got into video gaming. So yeah, my definitions and standards for difficulty and challenge may not be the same as yours. Words like easy and challenge are kind of more opinionated anyways. Alright. Really should save that for later. Hey, we're here. I might as well at least try to get into here, because there's probably a piece of candy from our good old friend Consumerism. Oh, you know, duh. Let me get up here. There we go. Now it's gonna be much easier to get into this. Onwards into forwards adventures. Grab the coins. guys are probably wondering at this point why I keep saying that. Well, not to kill a joke, but on the off chance you haven't figured it out yet, that is a quote from Smash Bros. Melee where the announcer says, "Grab the coins!" For either the coin smash mode or one of the minigames that revolve around the coin collecting aspect. It's been a while since I played Melee, so I'm not 100% sure which, but I do remember it as a Smash Brothers quote from the announcer. And I'm about 80% sure that is from Melee. I go back and check, but my Melee disc is broken. It was one of those games that I actually literally played to death. Just like the death and demise of Chibi Robo. This area would probably be a little more climatic if I haven't played this before. Because sadly all the memories of this level are starting to come back to me. Unfortunately, not enough memories to actually do informative, aka good commentary, but hey, I'll do my best. This area is kind of anticlimactic because of these laser guys, which seem intimidating at first until you realize you can kill them, and then there's no problem whatsoever. There's some big blocks where you have to take time to charge up a zip lash, which might be a little discerning in an area where you're constantly moving and you have a limited amount of time, but we've had far more challenging challenges as is. At least I say, as I have my battery drained to about a fifth from a single set of enemies. Oh well. This game is fairly generous with its health. All the items you can buy really just kill the difficulty that it may have. I guess that's where my clarification is. Difficulty in this game is how cheap you feel and what your standards are. If you feel a-okay using items, you'll probably have an easy time. Otherwise, it might be a little bit of a more bad time. Alright. Nope. The gold guy's gonna definitely go away at this point. Oh, wow. I actually got it. I wouldn't say first attempt, but first bounce. And especially after quite a delay of wasting time. Did I really miss a candy? It doesn't really feel like it. I thought I was being as diligent as I could with my powers. Oh well. We just gotta wait for the Chibi house to slowly descend as we hop into it. And the audio cue loops and loops until we leave the area. Especially fun when you have to recreate the audio of it because your next two files are audio blank because you were a derp and didn't realize that, hey, you haven't used this software since you updated to Windows 10. That resetted everything. And that's only the beginning of the story. Let me focus on getting this wheel taken care of. It's extra important that I get the number 1 on here. There we go. Okay. So where do I even begin? I almost want to post-commentate it, because I am a little distracted playing the game. But first of all, I recorded this. It was all fine. At least I think I recorded it, but for some reason, I thought that I already uploaded that episode. And I just had to focus on the second episode. The second and third episodes, not having any audio whatsoever, because I recorded it directly. And like I said before, I forgot to set the settings so it would actually record the game audio. Until it was far too late. So, not only did I have to go back to my previous save file, which is why you might notice some inconsistencies with like the count of the power or the coin count, things like that. But then again, it is possible those things are just because I've backtracked to previous levels. Point being, I got this recorded. It should have the sound. I forgot to check. I think I forgot to check, but I know that when I realized it was that problem that I fixed it. So I'm hoping that we're all good in that front. Because I don't have another save file after this point. And while I could just record the next 2 levels, and not have to spend all that time re-adding the audio, the game soundtrack in manually, as close as I can, I really want to keep the commentary for the next 2 worlds, for reasons that will become obvious as soon as you guys see them. Thankfully, because I just realized that I didn't record this level, I didn't realize I recorded it until I started editing the other 2 levels. 1-2 is almost done already. That might be ready to go by the time this goes up, so if I don't have it this week, it'll definitely be next week. As for the one after that, it should be going up the following week. But there's some things going on outside of my internet life as well that might cut into the time I would normally spend recording and editing. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I honestly don't know what's going to be going on the next couple weeks. I just know that I should have this edited and uploaded. This is supposed to be a more low-key series. So once I get the 3rd level of this world recorded, we'll see how things are then. I do a little bit of a podcast where I talk about my upload schedule beginning of every week, so even if you don't want to watch a podcast, I would still encourage you to either follow me on social media or listen to the first 5 to 10 minutes of podcast to get caught up to date. Because I put YouTube as a second priority, schedules can be really fluctuated, changing on a dime. I am confident that if the second Chibi Robo doesn't come up this week, though, it'll be coming up the week afterwards. That much I can basically promise, but I hate promising things when they can change in the spot, but yeah, it'll be up. I'll be doing everything in my power to get that one up. After that, I'll just have to see how my time is. Hopefully that wasn't a complete cluster mussed up of my explanation for the next couple episodes of Chibi Robo Zip Lash. If you manage to muster through it all, I encourage you to stick around. We're gonna be in sometimes there are fun times next time. Perhaps even having someone more competent than myself involved. Hint, hint. You basically gave it away, you fool. Take care.